everybody is tipsy. Got the 2-piece, and you know that it's crispy. Welcome to the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast. We keep the combo flowing, hope you got a tall glass. Hosted by your favorite two, Rob Hollywood and J Duke the Groove. There ain't no limits, we cover everything. Give it to you straight, we ain't pulling no strings.
What a world! You are now tuned in to Chicken and Whiskey Podcast, now brought to you by the Chicken and Whiskey Network. I am Rob Hollywood.
And it's your boy J Do the Groove, and we back!
We back, bitches!
We really got one of them.
Yeah,
now.
we do. We got one now. We got one. It's a new season. It's a new season. It's a new season. Well, like we always do by this time, we are glad you're here wherever you may be tuned in, listen, watching, wherever you may be. But we need you to do one thing. We need you to do one thing this season, y'all. We need you to do the shit y'all do for all them motherfuckers y'all support that you don't fucking know. Hit like, hit subscribe, or hit share, whatever it may be. But we need you to do that
all
right
three?
now. All three of them. We need you to do all three of them right now.
Why not?
So,
Why
do
not?
that for us. And then, what we gonna do? We're gonna open the show like we always do with opening shots.
We always do.
Then we gonna come back, make a little announcements and stuff, get into the shits and stuff like we always do. So, dog, you can start off with what you drinking on over there, and then I'm gonna tell you what I'm drinking on, and then we gonna get into paying some bills.
All right. Well, shoot, man. I got something a little different for y'all today.
What you drinking?
Man, I feel like this been so long, dog.
I know,
man,
right?
It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Let me get it. Let me grab this bottle. All right. So this is what we got today. Little Dickel. Oh, there we go. Right there.
There you go.
Little George Dickel, Bottle and Bind.
Okay.
Right.
Bottle and Bind. What that? Is that a certain brand of it or what?
Nah, so if y'all aren't familiar, Bottle and Bond, it's a designation they have for whiskeys, and you know it has all of these certain little rules that they have to abide by for it to be a bottled and bond label, and so it means one, it can only be a bourbon or an American whiskey. It has to be at least 4 years old. And it has to come from the same distillery in the same season. So I don't know if y'all know, but like when they make whiskeys, a lot of whiskeys could come from different distilleries, and they could come from different years, and they blend them all together so they can try to have a consistency in taste. Well, in the bottled and bond designation, it has to come from one distillery, and it has to come from one season. So this particular Dickel is a 13-year-old bourbon, or a 13-year-old Tennessee whiskey.
Smooth Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah, all that.
Have you tasted it yet, or just about to be your first? With the bottle already open, like you already pulled up?
Yeah, man. You know, I already tasted it. Right? I don't even think it made it home after I left.
How it tastes? It's all right.
No, it's a good, man. It's good, man. I got it poured up. It got a good nose to it, man. It's pretty aromatic. Aromatic. I don't really know.
Whatever.
Aromatic.
Whatever. I don't know.
It smells good.
Okay, there you go.
It smells good, man. But it's real smooth, but it has a bite in the finish. So it's like, you know, when you first taste it, it's very smooth. You taste a lot of different flavors, a lot of vanilla, a lot of caramel notes to it. But then on the finish, you know that you're drinking bourbon, some good quality bourbon. So nah, it's good, man.
You drinking it straight? You drinking it straight, or you got something on it?
Oh yeah, I got straight, man. I don't even think I'm cutting whiskey no more, dog.
Oh yeah, grown man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, growing up.
I ain't cutting whiskey no more, unless I'm making a classic. Unless I'm making a classic cocktail, like
an old fashioned or something.
Yeah, old fashioned, a sidecar, whatever. Whatever.
Old fashioned probably my favorite of them all, though, when it comes to.
You know what?
If it's made right. If it's made right.
You gotta find somebody that knows how to make it.
I wouldn't go to fucking Temptations or some shit and ask for an
Why you
old fashioned.
fucking over Temptations bartenders, man?
Because they don't know how to make no damn old fashioned. But they probably even
That's
got
real.
Yeah, I need, bro. I've had some fucked up old fashions before. You know what
I
I'm saying?
have too.
Like I need the orange.
Real good ones too, though.
I need the orange peel in my old fashioned. I don't want crushed orange in my shit. Like that's horrible, dog. Like I've had it before, and I send that shit back. I send an old fashioned back.
That's
quick.
not an old fashioned.
Nah, hell nah. And then like some people put too many bitters in it and shit. Think of what bitters.
Yeah. Nah. You really want a good old fashioned. I'll tell you this. Old fashioned's cool, and believe me, I mean it's a classic cocktail. I respect it. Mm-hmm. What I really still like, I still like the first and favorite, my whiskey sours.
Now whiskey sour is great.
No, my whiskey sour is good, man.
Mm-hmm. I can agree with that.
It's sweet, so I don't really get it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, I do a whiskey sour. Okay. What's some other good whiskey cocktails?
Like I said, I'm a fan of old fashioned. You got whiskey sours. You got I think you said sidecar, didn't you?
Yeah, a little sidecar.
Sidecars are good.
I mean the straight whiskey and coke.
Yeah, now whiskey and coke is an old classic favorite. You just gotta. It just depends on what kind of whiskey it is. Certain whiskey,
that's what I'm saying.
Certain whiskey you cannot put coke on it. You just fucking it all up.
You can't.
I tell you what. Basil Hayden. You don't put coke. You don't put coke on Basil Hayden. You don't put coke on. Basil Hayden.
I just discovered that this past summer, dog.
What, Basil Hayden, or the fact that you don't put coke on it?
No. I wasn't on Basil.
Basil Hayden is a good whiskey, dog.
No, it is a really good whiskey.
That's a very good whiskey.
I wasn't on Basil at all until my cousin from Detroit. Shout out to Jose, man. He put me on the Basil.
Oh yeah, Basil dope, dog. So I'm drinking. As you can see, I already drunk half this motherfucker. This is called Novacek 84. It's 84 proof. I was looking at the bottle because I seen he signed it. Y'all know I'm in Arlington. I saw he signed this. I figured he must have been passing through, or he's from the area.
Jay Novacek.
It ain't Jay Novacek. I don't know what that shit.
I thought it's like a football player.
No, I don't think it's a football player. Not this little country looking motherfucker on this bottle. It's R. It's Ray. It's Ray Novacek. Ray Novacek 84. I don't know. But I did see that it's made in.
Google that, Sweat.
What's that shit? What's that shit? Waxahachie. I see it's made in Waxahachie. It's an 84 proof.
Okay.
It actually does not taste bad. I have been drinking this with Coke because it's got like a strong little bite to it that I just can't really drink that shit. I'm trying to smooth it out with Coke, and I couldn't smooth it with nothing else other than Coke. So,
but you used to do something. I think you might have put me on the Makers and Cranberry.
Makers and Cranberry, or like a rum and Dr. Pepper.
Rum and Dr.
Pepper, or Crown and Cream Soda is my shit.
Crown and Cream Soda, or Crown and Sprite.
Yep.
I'm a Crown and Sprite guy. I like whiskey and Sprite. I think it's a good match. And just because you mentioned it, like I think rum is a great compliment to whiskey. Mm-hmm. Even in the same night, you know how they always say you don't want to mix liquors and all that type of stuff. You can
mix a rum and a whiskey on the same night.
A rum and a whiskey,
and you won't get sick. Cause they're almost. I don't. Some whiskey people might come at me. I'd say they're like in the same kind of. They're cousins. I don't know if that's even fair to say.
I wouldn't go that far. I would say they both dark.
Yeah, they both dark. But I don't feel like
if you get a dark rum.
Right. But I don't feel like you'll get sick of some shit drinking whiskey and then switching over to rum.
No, and I think like for some reason I feel like whiskeys are when I'm really trying to get in my own zone. And if I'm just kind of kicking it, I fuck with the rum.
Yeah, I can, but like to be honest, it's not really many rums that I drink. Like, shout out to Big Tex because the main rum I drink is Bacardi.
Okay.
Like I like Bacardi rum black. I'll drink that shit all day with Dr. Pepper.
No, that's crazy. Like I'm not a big black rum.
Really?
Yeah, lover.
I like
white
rum. Like clear rum, whatever.
No. I'm talking about like the rum that's labeled as black. Like all different brands. Like you have all the different brands has a black spiced rum or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. But the rum that I actually like is my go-to rum is Private Stock.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, Captain Morgan, Private Stock. That's my go-to.
It's Captain Morgan, you're right.
That's my go-to. So, hey, man.
Yeah, that's enough of the whiskey talk. Let's go ahead and take a shot. Yeah. Pay some bills. Shout out to Wingstop. Wingstop Arlington, more specifically. You'll hear that on the next commercial. You know what I'm saying? They set us out with the wings on this side. You'll get yours in the mail probably tomorrow or some shit. But
that's all. I'm still
shout out to Wingstop. You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
They taking care of us for the shows each week. But you'll hear in the commercials because we here every week now. But we'll talk about that when we get back. So let's go ahead and take a shot. I'm gonna put my drink cup down. Grab my shot cup over here. And we'll be back at you. But we gotta do what we always do. We almost forgot about that part. We always do.
Man, it goes up to it. Down to it. We do it because we used to it. Fuck those who don't do it. Let's get fucked up. Bye. Drink, motherfucker, drink.
This week's episode of the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast is brought to you by Wingstop. Wingstop Arlington, to be more specific, where we know you want that sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now located at their new location at 2030 South Cooper. That's Arlington, Texas, 76013. Go check them out. Alright. What a world. We are back. Chicken Whiskey Podcast coming back for your funky ass. Appreciate you tuning in wherever you may be and all that good shit. Dog, man, let's go here. Before we even get into all the topics, so we only got a few of y'all. We promise y'all with this new shit we got going on, we not gonna hold y'all long. I'm about to smoke my cigar because life is changing. I'm doing a grown nigga shit now. But, J-Dude, what you been up to, dog?
No, man, what I've been up to. Okay.
I'll save the long shit for last. That's all that Lex you
I've been up to. Man, now, you know, it's man, I've been living, man. We just been working, you know, we've been doing things behind the scenes, man, trying to step the game up for the gang, man. If you're not familiar, if this is your first time catching us, like my man said, he is Rob Hollywood and I'm Jay Do the Groove, and this is what we do, man. We've been doing this thing for a little minute, and we had to take a little break. And take care. You know, we had to take care of life, man. You know, it wasn't like, you know, everybody, man, what happened to the podcast, man? Y'all done fell off, man. Y'all done fell off. Y'all done fell off, shit. Man. We still here, baby. We still here, baby. Man. We just, hey, listen, y'all, man. It's just, man, 2020, 2021, COVID, man, all the sorts of craziness of life, man, good things are still happening, and we still got things popping outside of the podcast. So we had to make sure we taking care of everything, get all the irons in the fire, and things come up good. And now we back. We back for the people. We back to give you what you want.
Get the people what they want.
That's it. All
right. So let's get to the long shit. What I've been up to. As you can see, like I said, I grew up a little bit. I gained a little weight. I hold it in the camera. I gained a little weight on my hand. My hand is a little heavier now. My hand is a little heavier. Life's a little different now.
Boy, to jump that thing.
I jumped the broom, as they say. You know what I'm saying? The old folks say, jump the broom. You know what I'm saying? As of September 5th. What's the day?
Let's go.
I've been married about
Congratulations, dog.
I've been married about a month and a half and shit, dog. I'm on the way.
Y'all celebrated y'all 6-week anniversary?
Hey, we ain't do that shit, but you know, I damn near forgot when it was a month. I forgot when it was a month had passed already.
Yeah. Did you have to go to dinner or something for a month?
We did. But with that said, for those who are new to the show, for those who are old, we appreciate y'all for fucking with us forever.
But, man, all our day ones.
I am now the newest member of the married club and shit.
Congratulations,
you know
my brother.
I'm in the ring gang now.
Ring gang.
So we've been.
I ain't even got my ring on today.
I can see that. You know, I can see on your hand that shit. I'm starting to get that shit. You don't need that motherfucker. That little light spot. You might well get a tattoo. But yeah, man. But yeah, man, so, over the last couple months, I think last time we recorded the last show, this is episode 54, by the way. We didn't even say the number, but it's okay. My bad. But episode 53, we was talking about black vacations. The reason why we discussed that shit, because we was getting ready to go to Atlanta. We ain't really say it, but we did go to Atlanta. Damn. So with that said, we had the bachelor party in Atlanta. We went to LA for the wedding, you know what I'm saying? And we just been busy, y'all.
Money.
Big. We've been broke and, we've been chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Big money.
But we'll get into the details of, you know what I'm saying, how life is and the updates on that shit here shortly. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to explain to the new folk, the folk who've been there since day one, the day ones and shit. We're going to explain how things are going to go, because things are going to change a little bit with the podcast and things. Not going to change much, but so now we got the Chicken and Whiskey Network. First of all,
let's go.
With the network will present the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast, which we are here today. There will be no changes here as far as how it goes. You got me and Jay Do, but you're now going to get more episodes. So now every Friday, which if you've seen the advertising and things by now, you probably seen it and heard about it. Every Friday at noon, you will get a new episode of the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast. Coming soon, you'll get Chicken and Whiskey Talks. For all you motherfuckers who've been asking to get interviewed, you still might not get interviewed, but we're going to decide who gets interviewed. We're going to actually interview some people and talk to some people and talk about the culture and talk about some things that you might need to hear, whether it be mental health, blah, 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 all of that good shit. We're going to do that. We are considering even doing a Patreon channel where you can watch the recording live. You can see the behind the scenes shit. That'll be soon to come as well. But again, you get a new episode every Friday from us going forward. So stay tuned, stand by. It's coming, starting, effective immediately. And that's the announcement. Is there anything more to the announcement that I missed there? Yes,
man. Click subscribe, click like, man, thumbs up, share all of those things, shit. Man. We gotta kill this YouTube thing, y'all.
Yeah, so if you're listening, we need you to go over to YouTube, go press play, watch it on YouTube, pause the show right now, go watch it on YouTube. You can see us talk our shit. Or just go hit play and then just let it run for a few seconds, hit stop and come back over here. But we got to get the YouTube channel back up and running fully with the views and shit. So please go check it out on YouTube, because that's going to help us in what we trying to do with this Chicken and Whiskey Network. All right, so we got that out the way. I got my Wingstop chicken right here. Dog, let's get into the shit.
Shout out to Wingstop.
Let's get into the shits, okay? Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get into this shit. Hit the bullhorn one. All right. So let's get into this shit, dog.
All right, look, man, I done poured up. All right, so I'm poured up. Okay. You poured up.
I'm poured up.
And I think it's a good time to talk about the biggest news that we've had in both of our lives lately is the fact that my boy done retired, man.
I'm retired, man.
He done put his jersey in the Rafters.
It's in the Rafters, man. Retire my number,
in the
man.
Rafters,
you know what I'm saying? It's in the Rafters. It's over with for you, boy.
It's over with.
I'm out the game, man. Including 110%. I'm out. I like to watch the young niggas play now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, listen, dog. All of us reached that point, dog. I've been there for a little minute now. You know, man, it's good, man. It's good to be able to sit back and just enjoy the young men rumble.
Yeah, I like to watch. I went to homecoming 2 weeks ago or whatever, man, and I felt good. I felt good, to watch the young dudes do their thing and stuff, and just sit back and chill and relax, and hey, me and my wife. She's right here.
Exactly.
Yeah, such a beautiful wedding. Hey, meet my wife. She's right here. You know what I'm saying? But
so the question I got for you is post single life, man. Post single life, man.
Okay.
How is it to how does it feel coming over to the other side?
I'll say this, man, which I was actually prepared to. I'm glad you asked that because I was prepared to kind of discuss that.
Okay.
You know, one of my favorite. This is random as shit. It's probably other shit we could talk about that's a little more serious. But you want to know one of my favorite things about being married?
What's that?
Well, there's a couple of my favorites, but one of my favorite things is I don't have to text good morning anymore. Good night. Like those days are over with, fellas. If you don't like sending good, she's there, she's right there.
She's there.
Like fellas, if you don't like sending good morning texts, good night shit, get married. You ain't gotta do that shit no more. You ain't gotta do that shit no more.
You know what? It's been so long. I forgot that people I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, that was a thing. When you're courting and shit, you gotta send a good morning text.
Damn, dog. You know what I used to get?
What's that?
I used to have a chick that sent me scriptures in the morning. Like they
I don't get no random. No, my phone be so dry now. I don't get none of that random shit no more.
Right.
I don't even get what's going on this weekend text no more.
Right.
You better not say that shit.
I just want to bless your day this morning. Okay.
Okay. So we talk. Let me tell you another thing that I like. Dinner. Before you're married, it's no telling
dinner is a thing.
It's no telling what you gonna eat for dinner. You could just fucking go get a burger or some bullshit. But when you married, shit hit a little different because your wife is gonna ask you, "Honey, what do you want for dinner?"
What do you want for dinner?
And you're like, "Hey, I don't know. Let me see here."
I hadn't thought about it.
Hadn't thought about that shit.
Look, because before
now
you
get
married,
to think about
you don't think about dinner until you get hungry.
See, you get hungry. Now that you're married, you think about dinner earlier. You know what I'm saying? In the day.
Yeah.
What's for dinner? I'm about to go to the store. And you like, damn.
No. You gonna end up getting you gonna get to the fun. See, this is a good and bad thing. I'm glad you mentioned that. Because there
does it change? Does it change?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. All this stuff. I just don't want to ruin it.
So let's make this clear. Let's make this clear before we go too deep. Let's make this clear. Explain to the new listeners and the old listeners, the day one listeners. I'm not gonna call y'all old. How long have you been married, dog?
Right. Oh shit, man! You put me on the spot. I've been in my current situation. The second edition. What year is it? Yeah, this is my second time around. What year is it?
2021. November.
It's 2021. So
October,
I will be. Yeah. I have been married it'll be 2 years soon.
And how long was the first one?
The first one we were solid for 5 or 6 years. One of them. It was way back then.
Okay.
I'm old, man.
So does the dinner situation? I sound like you were about to go into this. The dinner situation that changes, right? Was that what you were about to say?
Yeah. This is a fun one. I don't want to because this is something that we can talk about on a later episode. But I'll give you this one. So the dinner situation changes where right now y'all are talking and. Hey babe, what do you want for dinner? And it's all sweet and romantic and she's cooking me my dinner.
Thank you, baby.
All that shit. Wait till she hit your ass up on Sunday and be like, man, what we eating on Thursday? Because I'm about to go to the grocery store and you hit her with man, I don't even know what the hell I want to eat tonight. And
she don't want to go back to the stove later this week.
She don't want to go back to the stove.
But there's no way I can tell you.
Groceries for the month.
There's no way I can tell you what I want to eat later this week. Goddamn.
Right. Hey, just wait for it.
Just wait.
Just wait for it. I ain't gonna ruin the rest of the surprises, but wait for that one, my boy.
But so I think we talked about this on an episode. We did talk about it on an episode.
What's that?
One of another thing that's pretty dope about marriage, dog, is like your finances.
Yeah, it'll get nice.
Yeah. I'm not really broke no more. I'm not really broke no more. Which I ain't never really been broke. I think that, let me say this. I think it's like getting a roommate.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
I don't know if you want to call it that. You know, you still doing this shit, man. I don't know if you want to be like, hey, you're a roommate. I don't know if that's really where you want to go. But hey, listen, be out, dog.
I'm saying once you put everything together.
Hey, baby, I'll never think you're a roommate.
But that's one of the that's something else I like. I like the fact that we, together we can. You know what I'm saying? Right.
And I will say this though, that go both ways for some people, because some people get in their situations and
go broke.
Realize that motherfucker came in broke with debt, with all sorts of stuff. So if you do it the right way, you've had all those discussions beforehand. Yeah. But again. I ain't trying to breathe a wet towel on the move, but some people get that shit and be like, "What the fuck did I just get into?"
Hey, what be funny though is like when now that I'm married, bro, when I get advice from people, advice from the buzz, you find out how many people are not really happy in they marriages.
Oh no,
it's a lot of motherfuckers.
A lot of bad marriages out there, dog.
I mean, there's a ton of them motherfuckers. They be like, "Oh, nigga, just wait, nigga, just wait." I be like, "Man, bro, you not really happy. It sound like you need therapy, nigga. Like you need to get your shit together.
You need to talk to somebody."
Just
get out.
Right, like, just let that shit go.
I'm telling people, listen, I tell everybody, man, I'm the worst person to ask marriage advice from, because I'll be the first one to be like, wait, shit, just get out, dog. Why not? Fucking get out.
Hey, bro, if it ain't working, bro, get the fuck out of that motherfucker. But
yeah, dog, get the fuck.
Yeah, it's some motherfuckers that's sad and motherfuckers going through it, dog.
But here's the thing, though, bro, it's because one, and I truly believe this, dog. I really believe that people get married before or without really showing their spouse who they really are.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, dog, you gotta be like, hey, this is me, this is how I like to live my life, and just to see if that person with it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do that, now
either you gotta change or it ain't gonna work.
Yeah. And
I've seen a lot of motherfuckers who change drastically when they get married.
Yes, dog. Yeah.
I just didn't want to be that. Like, I'll be honest with y'all, man, we took classes and shit. We did that. We did the classes, the premarital counseling and shit. We did all of that because we wanted to make sure we knew.
Premarital counseling?
Ain't that what it's called? Premarital counseling? That's not what it's called?
It's counseling.
You know what the fuck I meant, man.
You said counseling?
You know what the fuck I meant.
Like you a Democrat.
We're gonna talk about their ass later. But we took the classes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of motherfuckers, like you said, they walk in the shit and don't even know who each other is, and they walk.
Yeah, at all.
Then they move in together and shit, and then they done fucked up.
Yeah, and it happens more often than you think. And I've said it for all our day ones. Y'all have heard me say it before. Shout out to my homeboy Karan. And he put me on, but I mean, it's communication, sex, and money. Communication, sex, and money, man. If you don't have those three things worked out and going the right direction and being open and honest about those three things, man, is you lying to each other. You lying to each other, man. And I see it all the time, dog. I got so many homeboys that really, and the craziest part about it is they really don't want to cheat, because black men don't cheat anyway. But they are not being fulfilled by their wife. But the craziest part about it is they really don't want their wife to do the shit that they really want, which I just don't understand.
But I feel like I've had that conversation with somebody before. They was like, I was like, why are you doing this? And they was like, because my wife don't do it. And I was like, did you ask her? Or
right.
that just wasn't. He's like, I don't want it from her. Like, what are you talking about? I don't understand.
Like, I don't get that. I don't understand that at all.
Me neither, dog.
And that could be for another show. We can go down that rabbit hole, way down that
way
rabbit
down
hole.
that.
But I'm just saying, like it's crazy how people get into marriages, and in general, like serious monogamous relationships, where they don't tell the other person what their expectations are, or they tell them their expectations, but it's like surface expectations. It's like your interview expectations. It's like when you go on an interview and they ask you, well, do you have any questions for us? You done looked up some questions on Google.
Good interview questions.
You ain't really asked the question you want to know. Like if they got food in the refrigerator, do I need to put my name on mine because y'all got some motherfuckers at this office that just like taking shit out the refrigerator? Right. Like that's a real question.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
you done typed up and got the Google questions. No, you all need, like when you get married, you have to fucking have that talk. And if you want that little spot between your nutsack and your ass lick, you need to tell her.
Tell her that.
Like that, what they call it?
The gooch. The gooch. The gooch. Explain the gooch.
Like that, you gotta let her know that that's your shit.
Man, okay, so
don't be mad if she with it. That's the shit that I don't understand. If she be like, oh, for real? Oh, that's what I like to do. You can't be mad at her for that. You just gotta know she's probably done it before.
So I feel like we're going. I feel like we might be going a little backwards here and saying what I'm about to say next. Maybe we should have said this first. While we talking about marriage and talking about whatever's going on. I mean, we're talking about marriage and getting ready for marriage, whatever. Fellas, hear me out. When you're younger and you're in college, especially if you're down south, you're from Louisiana, I'm from Mississippi. So Atlanta was a quick trip when you're in college.
Oh yeah.
For the bros, for the Greeks out there, Atlanta's an easy. What they call it? Not undergrad summer. What they call it? Greek picnic.
It was Greek picnic.
We had the bros had undergrad summer. But for everybody else, y'all have the opportunity to go to Atlanta for the Greek picnic, right?
Right. Oh, just go to Atlanta.
Yeah, just go to Atlanta. Yeah. Fellas, women too. Atlanta is a good place to go as an adult. That is way more slept on because it's just a vibe you don't quite understand until you're older. Unless it's changed. Because we went to Atlanta and I have a new fund. Is it fund or found? Fund? Found.
Well, you have a new fondness
of Atlanta.
New found
fondness of Atlanta.
Yeah, there you go.
Because as an adult, you can enjoy the city way more than just trying to get into the Greek parties free and trying to keep up with everybody. But as an adult, you are the being kept up with. You are I'm not going to that club, that bar, if we don't have a table.
Yeah.
Much respect to everybody in Atlanta, everybody who's been to Atlanta as an adult. That shit hits different as an adult. I wanted to stop and give Atlanta their respect as a city. And I apologize to the women who live in Atlanta because there are no men there. Man. I feel sorry for y'all. I feel sorry for y'all.
All right, I'm about to go on my little rant about Atlanta.
Your turn.
Because I was that dude. I was that one that, like, you know, after you go to Atlanta and you experience it for the first time in college, you're like, okay, cool, it's Atlanta, Chocolate City, whatever, you know, strip
Magic
clubs,
City,
cool,
Magic City, you know. Onyx, that's all.
Yeah, all that bullshit.
Blue Flame.
And you just like you get over it real quick. All right, let me rephrase. I did. They got some people that love Atlanta. I wasn't one of those guys.
I used to say that I didn't like Atlanta like that. I never really liked Atlanta like that.
I never really liked Atlanta like that.
I said I would visit, I would never live there, is what I used to say.
Right. Right, Atlanta just wasn't my groove like that. Now, truth be told, there was a lot of people that liked Atlanta. I never understood it though. Never understood it. Fast forward to being, almost 40 now. My Atlanta experience was so different than it was when we were in undergrad. Like being able to go to spots and not going to necessarily the hottest, trendiest clubs, but just going to little spots that people like me were going to. 30 plus, 30 somethings, young 40s, mixing and mingling and chilling with the music not so loud you can't have a conversation. We could sit out on somebody's patio and smoke a cigar.
Yep.
If we wanted to go to a more trendier spot, we was going with a table. I wasn't chasing the crowd.
Yeah.
I wasn't chasing the crowd, and I think that's the difference. And Atlanta got a lot of nice spots. Atlanta got a lot of nice spots, and I will say this. Atlanta has beautiful women, man. Atlanta has really beautiful women, man. And I do, like you said, I feel bad for y'all because, hell, I'm not available for you because I'm married. But
I can't do nothing for you.
I can't do nothing for you. And ain't too many men in Atlanta doing anything for you.
They don't want you. The niggas out there don't want you. That ain't a place to be if you a woman.
At all, dog.
Atlanta, when I feel like, what I feel about Atlanta right now? I'm in that position of Atlanta. I feel about Atlanta the way I felt about Essence when I got older. Okay. Is that a good comparison?
Essence is a different groove when you get old.
When you're younger,
Absolutely.
all you see is just a lot of people here. I need to go to Essence, hit Bourbon, go to the House of Blues, or go to Metropolitan or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But when you get older, you be like, I want to go to the convention center.
Right.
Like, I'll go to Bourbon later. I want to go to convention center. I want to go to the lobbies of the hotel.
I'm not going to Bourbon.
No.
If I go to Bourbon, I might go down that first little block to get to the daiquiri shop, and then I'm walking back.
And then I'm gonna go.
Not do that.
Then I'm gonna go to the hotel and sit in the lobby and have some of these lobby grooves like at the Sheraton and shit like that.
Yeah.
I feel about Atlanta the way I felt about Essence when I found out that I went to Essence probably 3 years in a row in undergrad and had no idea the convention center was even going on.
That's crazy.
And I didn't know. I didn't. That was not my groove. That was not my groove. But that's the way I feel about Atlanta now. I never knew Atlanta was popping like that, and Atlanta is fucking popping. It's highly recommended.
Atlanta is fucking popping. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it now.
Stay away from the flyers and the 2 Chain parties and shit. Go to find you a cigar bar or a hookah spot or what's the one we went to with the swings? That shit was dope.
I have no idea.
I have no idea the name of that motherfucker.
Shout out to Temptations Atlanta.
Right, basically, because we had them swings like Temptation. That shit was dope. That shit was dope.
Hey Chris, they got a Temptations Atlanta, dog. Check them out.
They got the swings in that motherfucker. He probably got that shit from them.
Right.
That shit's dope.
Right. Nah, it was dope though, man. Atlanta was dope. We had a really good time. I'll give you one better, dog. Like, I am not and was not a West Coast dude. I wasn't. I was not a West Coast dude. Didn't have any interest in kicking it in Cali or anything like that, dog. I had a great time in Los Angeles, dog. Had a really good time in Los Angeles, man.
Yeah. If you haven't been to the West Coast, man, Los Angeles is the place to go. Like, it's cool because it's so unjudgmental. No one gives a fuck about what you got going on or what you doing.
About you.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. Like, you can do what you want to do out there. If you want to go do crack, go do crack. You want to smoke weed, smoke weed. The weed stores everywhere. Any type of grooves you want to go, to, you can go to those grooves in LA. The only thing about LA is the only reason I'm not in LA to this day is that shit is expensive.
Expensive
to live
than
there.
a son of a bitch.
But when you want to go
Expensive
travel,
in the
go to
sun.
LA. You can do whatever you want to do. You can go to the beach. You can go to the weed stores. You can sit
Mountains.
at your hotel. You can go to the mountains.
Dog.
LA
is there.
The West Coast is fucking dope.
Is there. I don't think I would ever live there. But I definitely enjoyed it. And I'll say this though. What was something that you can't ignore. You can't ignore the homeless situation in LA.
Nigga. That shit is crazy.
Damn.
Hey man, y'all think we got homeless bad in Houston, Dallas? Nigga,
Wherever you are.
But
ain't fucking with LA.
Bruh, the first time I seen that shit, bruh, I was like, y'all city let this shit go on?
No.
They let the homeless in LA, like they talk about Skid Row. If you Googled it or seen it on the internet, to see it in person and to realize that shit is in the middle of downtown.
Yeah,
they're not having that in Dallas.
No,
they gonna push you.
No.
They gonna push you out as far away from Dallas as you can. If you homeless, they gonna push you towards the south and push you back towards Deep Ellum and everything else and out of there. But you're not about to be. Dog, they set up camp in the middle of downtown in LA. Dog, in the middle of downtown LA. You got like the homeless there have been there a while.
Yes, goddamn, it's
dog,
not
they got
funny, dog.
Yeah, they're for real, dog. It's not funny. Y'all know we support the homeless as much as we can through our nonprofit. But the homeless there, they've been there for months. Like they probably got an address on the street. Dog, they got couches, TVs.
I can't do this with you right now, dog.
Dog, when we talk about having a tent, these motherfuckers they in the middle of downtown.
I'm not. I'm done. I'm mad I brought it up.
But that's why we got married in Glendale. There was a nice spot in the middle of downtown. But it wouldn't have been safe after the wedding. I ain't gonna say it wouldn't have been safe, but it would have been rough leaving the wedding or trying to get into the wedding with this damn homeless campsite right outside the front door.
I'm not fucking with it no more. Okay, because I'm gonna start letting it's gonna become a fucking joke.
Yeah, and we're not trying to make a joke out of it.
It's not funny.
We're just telling you the homeless.
Not funny.
But LA is dope as fuck.
God damn, they got a lot of homeless people in LA, man.
A lot of the motherfuckers, bro. It's probably they can't afford that shit out there, dog.
Again, going back to how expensive it is, but god damn, dog. Like, whoever's the mayor of LA, dog.
You gotta clean that motherfucker up. You gotta clean that motherfucker up, dog.
No, like y'all should, y'all should build a hotel just to take care of homeless, man. Like, it's bad, man. It's really bad, dog.
But
yeah, I just can't.
You know, I think
politicians, dog, they don't care, bro.
They don't care about shit. So I think that's a good segue. Okay, I think that's a good segue.
Saw what I did there.
Yeah,
right?
I saw what you did there. I'm gonna give you a round of applause. Give you a round of applause for that. One more. Since we haven't been here in a while, and everybody, again, as I keep reflecting, thanks to the new people tuning in, but our day ones, you know that we will talk politics. Because
all day,
have
every day,
political opinions. One of our favorite channels is CNN, which I don't watch as much as I used to. It's not quite as fun without the orange guy.
Ain't there no more.
It's not quite as fun without the orange guy. It's fucking boring now.
If you missed out on your window, if you missed out,
you missed it.
That's your fault.
It's like
you missed it.
CNN was like cryptocurrency. CNN was like cryptocurrency. You had to catch that shit when it was real good with that orange motherfucker in office. Now that shit is boring. Them motherfuckers be lying. I believe Trump now. Them motherfuckers is full of shit. Them motherfuckers full of shit. And y'all, I'ma say this from the bottom of my heart. With I don't even know what the words to say, but Joe Biden and Kamala Harris ain't worth a damn.
Nah, these motherfuckers ain't doing it. They fucking it up for everybody.
They ain't doing. It's two things that's gonna happen here in the next couple years. Trump gonna get reelected, or whoever runs for Republican side gonna get elected, or some or some independent person. I heard Andrew Yang is running as an independent.
Yang.
We tried to tell y'all that shit.
No, he started a whole new party.
That's what he did. Okay. But them motherfucking Democrats ain't worth a damn.
Dog. All right.
I don't even know. You started, because I don't even know where to start with you raggedy motherfuckers. I know CNN is fucking boring is what I do know. I don't even watch this shit no more. It ain't no fun. So where you want to go? Where you want to go with this politics talk?
Okay, here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to give Joe Biden a solid.
Let's grade him. A
solid C+.
Solid C+.
I'm gonna give him a solid C+. Now, let me preface that statement by saying this.
I want to get my grade after your grade.
If that son of a bitch got in office and didn't do a fucking thing, he would have got a C+. Because he ain't doing shit right now. He ain't doing a fucking right now.
Bruh, you took the words out of my mouth. That's why I wanted to give him a grade. And that's the way I was going to feed that grade. I was going to give him a C. You know, because when you getting grades, if you don't do nothing extra, nothing too little, you going to get a C.
That's going to get your ass impeached.
Right. He ain't getting impeached. He ain't doing nothing great. He doing some bad shit every now and then, or he ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing. So that's why I give him a C. Cause that's like the middle. Like a C+ mean you did some good shit here and there. Man, this motherfucker, I don't know what he doing no more.
See, okay, so here's the reason why I gave him the plus. That motherfucker put out some stimulus checks.
He did do that.
Hey, he do the
Hey, he need to keep them motherfuckers coming. It's about time we get another one around that motherfucker. But he's still giving out the ones for the parents or something. I think I saw they giving out something.
I'm telling you, man, that some bitch throwing them stimulus checks out there. So I give you a plus for that.
But let me ask you this. We talked bad about Mike Pence. We said that motherfucker wasn't doing shit. Where the fuck is he at? But where the fuck is Kamala?
Before you say it. Hold on.
Kamala is the vice president, right? Kamala is the right vice president, right? I ain't seen that mother Kamala, whatever fuck her name is. I done forgot her name. It's Kamala, like mom, Kamala. The lady that's the vice president, the AKA. Where she been at?
Where the fuck has she been?
I ain't seen her at nothing.
No, this bitch.
Don't call her bitch, dog. Don't call her bitch, dog.
This motherfucker here. She jumped on Joe Biden's ass at the little debate about it. And you ain't heard nothing else from her since.
Nothing. But do you think she's doing that?
Has she given a speech?
Nothing. No, do you think she's doing that on purpose?
I hope.
No, Joe Biden. I ain't seen that motherfucker too much, but that son of a bitch look like he about to croak any day. And I don't even know.
I'm really trying to figure out what the hell Kamala been up to, dog.
What either one of them motherfuckers been up to, man? They ain't changed.
Dog, I know.
What has changed?
Down to the border once.
Yeah, I heard about that shit.
Yeah, she went down to the border. I really don't know what she been doing, bro.
No, what has changed? Other than a couple stimulus checks here and there, I think we got what, 3 of them stimulus checks. What has changed since I hate for y'all to come at me like that, but what has changed since we got a new president? We might well have kept Trump in that motherfucker. Other than we don't have to deal with the shit on the internet. CNN ratings went down, I'm sure.
Dog, Yeah, dog, I can't come up with nothing, dog.
Them motherfuckers trash.
But you know what? You know what? It ain't his fault, dog. It really ain't.
Who fault
It ain't
is it?
his fault, dog.
Who fault
You know
is
who
it?
I'm gonna blame?
Who?
You know who I'm gonna blame? I'm fucking blaming AOC. I'm blaming AOC.
I like
dog.
her, man. I used to like her, man.
You know, you like her because she cute.
She is kind of cute.
Nigga, that's why you like her.
What's her name? Alexandria? Isn't that her name?
Oh, fuck, Cortez.
Cortez.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
AOC.
Yeah, AOC.
Yeah, dog. But I blame her, dog.
Why you blame her?
And all the progressives.
Bernie.
No, the progressives.
Is Bernie the progressive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bernie old ass.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, I blame all of them just because, dog, they really fucking shit up right now, dog. Biden could be passing some shit, dog. And you got these motherfuckers that like this, like Biden got like $1 trillion ready to go through infrastructure, getting bridges built better and internet and all this shit that we ain't put no money in like the last 50 years. Got that bitch ready to go, and they was like, "Oh, you got you $1 trillion going through that shit? Nah, that ain't good enough. We want $5 trillion.
We want a zillion.
Like y'all just making up numbers.
They just be making
like
up
we
shit,
want
man.
5 kajillion bazillion. Then
You got them.
Like,
You got them.
God
You got
damn.
them progressive motherfuckers that they'll say no to anything that ain't way over or anything that ain't in their
way
range.
stupid.
And then the other half of people like,
Yeah.
oh, that's too much money. This motherfucker Biden just sitting there like, looking dumb, and he talking about, oh, I'm gonna play the middle. We're gonna work together.
Yeah,
We're gonna work together. Man, these
Man, your
motherfuckers
ass
ain't
gonna
working
work
together.
on shit.
They ain't work on shit, dog.
But that's like dog. I look at the progressives like, dog. It's that friend that like you ever been somewhere. You ever been somewhere now? You ever been somewhere? Let's just say you go to a restaurant, right? Mm-hmm. Or even better, you go into a big event, a concert, right? And you're in line, you waiting to get in line or whatever, and somebody open a side door, and you can slip into the side door, and you with your boys, and you have that one friend that it could just be y'all getting in and y'all are good, but that motherfucker want to yell out to hey, they opened the side door.
Over the side door.
Hey, let's go. Like, bitch, shut your ass up and let us just make it. Shut your ass up and let us just make it. That's who the progressives are right now.
Man, it's like
that's who the progressives are, dog.
It's like the progressives are like way over here, the other folk way over here, but these folk that's the progressive way up here trying to spend the money. These folk ain't trying to spend no money. Biden's supposed to be up in here and try to find a common ground so everybody can come to, but these motherfuckers fighting against each other ain't even listening to Biden. So what the fuck is your job as the president, bruh?
Right, like listen, dog. When is the last time the Democrats had the House, the Senate, and the White House?
And you couldn't pass shit.
Like real nigga shit, dog. I'm telling you like this. I'm telling you right now, dog. If they don't get nothing done, the Republicans should take over everything, dog.
They are going to take over.
I mean, 2022, get the House and the Senate back. 2024, get the White House back. It makes absolutely no sense for there to be so much public infighting. I ain't even tripping on the fact if y'all behind closed doors having these little battles and debates about how much y'all really want to get and this, that, and the third. But why y'all gotta make that shit public?
You know why I think the Republicans are gonna win that shit back? I don't think black people gonna vote next time.
Black people ain't gonna give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
Black people gonna say,
be like, man, I'm done with that shit. Black people like, we ain't getting nothing out of this shit. Black people are not gonna vote, bro.
Nothing.
There's not gonna be no urge to vote This second time.
No, because we only voted this time to get Trump out.
Yep.
That's it. Nobody really liked Biden.
No. He was the lesser of two evils for most black people.
But now, and to be real honest, a lot of people really didn't like Kamala.
Yeah,
I mean, they got a lot of people that was just like, let me not say they didn't like her, but they was like, dog, she didn't even make it. She didn't make, dog, like, did she make it past like one debate? She dropped out early, dog.
She dropped out that early. She made a couple debates.
She dropped out early, dog.
Yeah. She didn't stay late, put it like that.
I don't think she made it to Iowa.
Oh no, she didn't make it that far.
She didn't make it to Iowa. That's what I'm
she
saying.
ran out of money or some shit, didn't she? AKAs couldn't cover her by herself.
Fucking with her.
AKA couldn't cover her by herself.
The K's couldn't come through like that.
It's a lot of K's out there, but they couldn't cover her by herself.
K's couldn't come through like that.
No, they couldn't do that.
But my point, but that's my thing, dog. Like with Kamala, like I think Joe Biden thought he could handle the black vote by himself, which honestly he probably could have. But with Kamala, like nobody really fucked with her like that. Mm-hmm. Like I was proud to see that she made it. You know, cool, all that. But I mean, I would have been way happier with Stacey Abrams.
Way happier. Maybe she'll run.
Stacey and Keisha Bottoms.
Is that her name? The girl from Atlanta with the short hair?
I don't know.
Is that her name? That sounds funny. That's her name, dog. Keisha Bottoms. That is her name. That's her name.
Yeah, it's something like that, but she fine. I vote for her for that.
Yes, she is.
Let Stacey do all the politics and let Keisha just look like that.
And be cute.
Be cute. I'm with it.
And just be seen, because I don't know where the fuck Kamala ass at, man. But I think it would be safe to say
Kamala ain't did shit, man.
They did a motherfucking thing. I don't even know what we expect her to do, but she ain't did shit. I just want you to be seen. I don't want you to be seen. I want to be proud of you as the black Asian woman that's the vice president. But I haven't seen you.
Do we have to add that? Do we have to add the black Asian?
I don't
or can we just call her black?
I would call her black, but I just said that shit to be politically correct.
Oh, that's what we doing now on the show? Bet. Cool. All right.
Really. You're right. The black woman. I want her to be seen, man. I think that's my issue with her. I just want you to be seen. Where you at? Go to Jackson State Homecoming. Go to Howard Homecoming. Wherever the fuck you at. Go do something. Go make us proud.
Cute, that's my point. That's why nobody liked her in the first place.
She cat.
You know what? I agree.
She cat.
I agree. Kamala cat.
She the cat, bro. She the cat. She the cat case.
Great way to put it, cute out.
She would be like a brother.
Cat, man.
She would just be like a brother just ran for president. Like, man, that nigga a cat though. Hey man. Hey y'all. Listen to me, man. I don't know what else we could say about these motherfuckers for y'all to understand our opinion on politics. But you know, if you choose to vote, get out and vote. If that's what you choose to
black
do.
Black votes do matter, dog.
They do. Hey, they know they definitely fucking matter. If we don't vote, they in trouble.
Hey, I'm gonna leave it to my final shot. I got some shit to say. I'm gonna leave it to my final shot. But hey, I know if you haven't been with us from the very beginning, you just know that we are Yang Gang all the way, all the time. And he has a new political party. He's not right. He's not left. He is forward. That's the new fucking political party started by Andrew Yang, the Forward Party. He's a pretty smart guy. He's the math guy.
He's the math guy. He's the math guy.
I hate that he does that, man.
I think that he's but I think the thing about Andrew Yang, well, I don't know if he'll ever just make the leap.
He won't. He
won't. I think he's always ahead of himself. He's always ahead of time.
He's ahead of the curve.
I think that he's so smart with math and shit. He understands that one day there's gonna be a non-Democrat, non-Republican president, but he's too early.
Like, you know what it is? Like, it's time that we get more than just two political parties, dog.
Yeah.
Like, we need to get beyond the two-party system. Because, I mean, the parties themselves are polarized. You know, you got the Trumplicans, like Don Lemon like to say, the Trumplicans and the Republicans, and you got the Democrats and the progressives. I mean, and really
it's
five,
because
you got your
liberals,
your independents in the middle.
The independents mean, yeah.
You know, you got your independents in the middle, and you got two factions in each party. I mean, you could really have 5 political parties right now, and I like the fact that Yang is not just, when he left the Democratic Party, it wasn't just like, oh, I just want to be an independent. Nah, I'm about to start some new shit.
What is he calling it? What's he calling it, dog? You know what he's calling it?
I just told you, the Forward Party.
Oh, that's what he calling it for real?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I missed that part. I know that.
Yeah, it's the Forward Party, dog. Like, check it out, man. If you ain't checked it out, man, check out Andrew Yang. He said some good stuff.
He's always said good shit.
He got some stuff that a lot of people's that they're not gonna be with.
Hey, you think Biden giving out stimulus checks? See what Andrew Yang about to get your motherfucking ass.
Yeah, Yang coming with it.
Hey, man.
Coming with the shits.
Wait, look.
He's coming with the shits, man.
We ain't gotta go too deep into that. And we right at an hour. We promise you with the new shit, with the new podcast, we're gonna be here every Friday, so you're gonna get enough of us. So with us being here every Friday, there is no need for us to keep you here all night, all day. So every Friday at noon, Chicken and Whiskey Podcast, brought to you by Chicken and Whiskey Network, supported by Wingstop and all of that shit. But at this point, what we do is we pour up our closing shots. I'm gonna play this new sound effect that I got because I fucking like it and it's corny, but fuck it. And we're gonna go ahead and prepare for our final shots.
It's real corny, y'all.
It is kind of corny, so let me lead it up.
But I like it too.
So let's do this. You got your closing shot ready?
Yeah, dog, I'm ready.
Closing final shots, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna both come at each other. We're not come at each other. We're gonna both say our thing. I'm gonna put my phone on mute, let J-Do give y'all what's on his chest, get it off his chest, and then we're gonna get up out of here. And then we're gonna see you next week, and we're gonna tell the DJ to hit our motherfucking theme music, the new song. And then we're gonna go from there. We'll see y'all next Friday night, alright? J-Do, I'm about to hit this thing, and then it's on you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I need to announce it's last call at the bar. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I need to announce it's last call at the bar. Oh.
But we here. Man, here's my closing shots, last call. Man, black people, I've been repping the Black Votes Matter shirt and all that, man, and it's all good, man. Black votes do matter. Here's what I want us to do moving forward, dog. I don't want us to continue to bend over for the Democratic Party, man. I feel like the Democrats just automatically think that they're gonna get our votes. Man, we gotta stop doing that. And I'm specifically talking to my black women, because they don't give a shit about the black male vote. They're getting our black woman vote, man. And y'all have to stop just rolling with the Democrats. Because truth be told, what have the Democrats done for us? What have they done for us? All right. So if it's a candidate, no matter if it's a D, or R, or I, whatever the case they have in front of their name, if it's a candidate and they're specifically talking about things they're going to do for our community, then give them your vote. If they're not, then don't. Don't give them your vote. Straight up and down. Don't give them your vote. And if you don't give them your vote, then start writing to your Congress people to tell them you want ranked choice voting. Get ranked choice voting so you don't have to have an either or situation anymore. All right? But we have to stop just saying that, oh, if you're black, you have to be Democratic. It's time out for that shit, because the Democrats ain't really fucking holding up their end of the bargain. And I ain't even got time to get onto the Congressional Black Caucus. Who the fuck are y'all? But I'm gonna leave it at that. Last call, J Dude, and I'm out this bitch.
And we'll take a shot, my brother. What I wanted to say, we could have got into this as one of our topics tonight, but we did not. We chose not to, or we saved it for another show since we're here every Friday night, every Friday now. There's some stuff in the news. They fired one of the big names and big faces of the NFL. And what's his name? John Gruden? It's John, ain't it? Yeah, John Gruden. Because of some emails that came out. I think that the NFL has been racist. I think the owners are all racist, or I would bet my last dollar that very few of them that are not racist. But I also want us to recognize that racism still exists. Homophobia, all that shit, it still exists. But these rich motherfuckers feel like they can't be stopped. And the NFL has always been that way and is gonna be that way. And sometimes it's not shit we can do about it because they got the fucking money. But I think that we also need to focus on us and be like, fuck them folk. And let's just remain happy. So what I'm trying to, I say that to say this. My closing shot is more about just your mental health, and you know what I'm saying, and being happy with who you are, and not wasting extra energy on shit you cannot control. You're not gonna be able to stop all racism. You can fight that shit to the end of the day and the end of this time. You're not gonna stop it. Them motherfuckers ain't going nowhere. I don't care what you protest at. Them motherfuckers ain't going nowhere. So reserve your energy. Keep your energy within. Use your energy to build the people that are around you and build your friends. Make sure you and your friends and you and your people are straight. Make sure they're good. Check on each other, and make sure we're all in a good, happy place. And keep your friends in check and on their shit, because at the end of the day, it's gonna be 8 people that carry your casket to the grave. So make sure your 8 people are tight. I don't know where I got that from, but you know, just trying to say keep your friends tight or whatever the fuck that means. Okay.
I think it's 6 people.
I think it's 4 on each side. Depending on how tall you is. If you're a little baby, it might be small, but tall. I'm a tall nigga. So it might be like 4 niggas on my casket. You a little nigga, so you a little stronger though. But anyway, you know my point. You know what I'm saying? Just take care of your people, y'all. Just take care of your people, and you know, let's do that. And this is the closing shot.
Pop Pratt.
Yeah, R.I.P. Pop Pratt.
Man.
R.I.P. to our friend Pratt, his father.
But this is how we do about this time, man. We end the show like this every day, all day, man. God is love.
And love is God.
DJ, play my motherfucking theme music.
We got the chicken and whiskey, everybody is tipsy. Got the 2-piece, and you know that it's crispy. Welcome to the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast. We keep the combo flowing, hope you got a tall glass. Hosted by your favorite 2, Rob Hollywood and J Duke the Groove. There ain't no limits, we cover everything. Give it to you straight, we ain't pulling no strings. You know we chop it up just like sushi. Like the chicken, the conversation juicy. No topic is ever off limit, and it's so hot you don't wanna miss a minute. Culture and sports, going back and forth. Relationships, every topic on earth. Now watch the show on YouTube. Make sure you're early, I ain't tryna be rude. And listen to us on your favorite place to hear a podcast, cause you should have a blast. Every Friday at noon is when it goes down. We got the hottest combo around. You know what time it is. You ain't gotta ask me your favorite podcast. It's the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast.